In this segment, let's talk a little bit about poverty and the impact of poverty on our political impotence. This is a critically important subject matter, and in the short time that I have in this segment, I want to kind of connect the dots for you. First of all, when people live in poverty, then they are living under a constant preoccupation with how they're going to survive. They are concerned with how am I going to eat, how am I going to keep a roof over my head, how am I going to have clothing. These are the issues that black families are constantly confronted with because they have children to care for. When you talk about being active in politics, being involved in the electoral process, that's usually not a level of involvement that you're concerned with when you're trying to figure out what the family is going to eat for dinner, whether or not they're going to have a stable place to live, and whether they're going to have adequate clothes for their children. These are the things that is most pressing. And so poverty brings with it a circumstance that leaves its victims politically impotent. They have no ability under those circumstances to organize themselves into a potent political force, which they are if they organize. That is the only way you can express yourself politically is through an organized, congregated manner. And so poverty is something that we as black people must be very concerned with, because our highest priority is to relieve ourselves of the impact of poverty, to relieve ourselves from the crushing weight of poverty, because it completely takes us out of the political game. You can't play it in that manner because you're too preoccupied with your survival and not voting. And so we're going to talk a lot more about that. I can't think of any point in all of this discussion than for us to be clear how poverty visits itself upon our communities and what the political implications of that are. That's very, very critical that we understand that. Thank you.